Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. I said my last video was the last one for the honeymoon, but there's just too much news to talk about. I'm flying home late tonight, so I thought we'd make this. There's Chapter 5, all POI code names, probably some official names have leaked, huge news about Donald Mustard, and then some really bad news, so stick with me. Yeah, a video was necessary. My job as the Fortnite newsman is to provide news, and there is a lot of news. So let's start right away with one of the big ones. Again, lots of big today. The Chapter 5 landmark code names. So these are official. They're official code names. So obviously these might not end up being what the names of the cities are. Cities, POIs, whatever they are. And you can see, but a lot of them are also going to point to what the theme and the style of some of these landmarks are going to be. So some of these will be named, some of these will not be named, but they will be areas, locations on our Chapter 5 map. This has already been leaked, right? The Chapter 5 map has already been leaked, and in a couple minutes here, 30 seconds here, we're going to actually take a look at the map with some of these names attached to it, and our best guess. We don't know exactly where these are located, but we can guess based on the look. I am rambling a little bit, so you can read. I'm not going to read them all out. You can see them all in front of you as I've been chatting. So yeah, there's about 25 landmarks so far. So this is big. This was leaked the exact same way as the map was leaked, so it is official. Again, this isn't just rumor, and like I said, some of these spots might actually be named what you're seeing. So thanks to Akko Wenzo, who initially found this. Akko's actually put together what some of the guesses could be connecting the names to the actual map. Right, so these are guesses on based on what the code name would be. Coastal City, for example, that could be one that sticks around. Marina Town, that sounds a little bit more code namey. And Tennis Club, code namey. They're gonna I don't know, Fortnite it up a little bit, right? Especially with the alliteration tactic they use, where it's the same letters that start each name. Tilted Towers, Pleasant Park. You know that's what they do. So if it doesn't have that style, then they're probably gonna switch it up. Big news. I mean, take any guesses, any comments you have down below. Let me know what you're thinking about this. We will know the answer, at least for sure, by December 3rd. That is the rumored, almost confirmed date for the release of Chapter 5. There's also screenshots here. This is totally separate, but it is on the topic of new spots, and there's a new zone for Save the World, the Chili Cove Zone. It includes about 4 main variations. I'm showing you some stuff here. I do not usually cover Save the World stuff, but it's been on the rise. It's hitting record numbers along with the launch of Fortnite OG here, and people are excited about it. It also just looks really good. Another big just location change, of course in a different mode, but a recent change, and it looks great. I think that's just a good sign going forward with our Battle Royale map changes coming soon. And yeah, scrolled through a bunch there. If you're a Save the World player, are you excited for this? Does this look good to you? As it's a little hard for me to give my opinion. I haven't really played Save the World. I should really give it a shot and do it for some background gameplay, because I'm sure I would enjoy it. Let's talk about some stuff that's going on in the game right now before we go back to some great news and some bad news. First, there is temporary new modes that have been activated. Ranked Squad Zero build and Ranked Trio Battle Royale. They're going to be live until Monday the 20th at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably jump into this Ranked Squad Zero build when I get back, just to try it out with the guys. I've been playing obviously a lot right before I left for my honeymoon. I logged 12-15 hours right when the OG dropped. I loved it. My buddies loved it. Let's ramp it up a notch and play some ranked. And I'm sure if it's popular, they will keep these modes around longer. Treasure maps spawn rate has been nerfed by 90%. This happened earlier today, so if you're noticing a big change, that is why. And of course, we did do the video on the Season 7 update that just happened, and I didn't officially talk about what was removed. That was the big one. The Boogie Bomb, Porta Fortress, 6-shooter, Silent Pistol, Double Barrel, Bolt Sniper, Auto Sniper is gone. That's probably the biggest one. Silent SMG, LMG, and the Freeze Trap. We've already talked about what's been added, but there's some names there in front of you if you're interested. Both Lewis Hamilton Hamilton, our newest icon skin, there's 2 of them, and their variants have been decrypted. We looked at some of the key art attached to them already, but now you've got an official look of what he'll look like in game. Are you planning to pick him up? Thanks to everyone using code TheCampingRusher, by the way, and make sure to subscribe, turn your noties on. I appreciate the love. Okay, let's talk about what people are calling the worst update in the history of the game. People are angry about this, and rightfully so. I do understand. There's some bad news and some good news regarding this update. What we're talking about is the new ratings for experiences for different Fortnite maps, right? We've got rated for everyone, rated for teens, rated for 10 plus. So basically, is there content in certain experiences that are too mature for certain age groups? This exists in all entertainment, games, movies. You know how it works. But this is the first time it's been added to Fortnite. All of this was okay. We knew this was coming, but something that we had no idea was coming is that certain cosmetics, skins, loading screens, music packs, back blings are being restricted while you play certain age limits. For example, if you're playing an experience that is rated E for everyone, that's where you're going to have a bunch of stuff that you purchased. It's going to be restricted. You're not going to be able to use it. This is the thing that's getting people angry. I think also us not knowing about it just being put out right away with no warning is also part of the problem. I will say, let's say the good news here first, and I mean, take it as you will. Fortnite did make an announcement because this was obviously causing big debate in the community. More on today's rating announcement. About 7% of Fortnite skins can only be equipped in islands rated teen. Over the next year, we will enable most of these outfits to be compatible with all ratings by having them auto-adjust appearance based on the island you want to play. So this is good news. This is really good news. What it means is they're still going to have this skin restriction system, but a lot of it has to do with weapons, right? So a skin's got a pistol in the belt or something like that. What this new system will do, again, it's a year away. That's kind of the bad part. It will take away that pistol visually automatically when you're playing the experience. So you won't have it restricted. It will just look a bit different, but it'll be automatic. This is a great change. I think it's just having to wait that long is kind of unfortunate. So, but I'm glad they addressed it. It is a step in the right direction. That's kind of the good news. So let's talk about, I would say, the worst news, and that is this. As of right now, Durian, that's the code name for the live event this season, this chapter, is rated E for everyone, meaning that a ton of cosmetics, about 7% it sounds like, will not be usable in it. So all those restricted skins, this is like a week and a half away, so there's not going to be this automatic change that Fortnite's talked about happening anytime soon. So these restricted skins, you're not going to be able to use them for the live event. This is the bad news. Also, the Lego mode, the racing mode, those are all also rated E for everyone. So again, tons of these new exciting modes. You're not going to be able to use some of your favorite skins, and that's what's upsetting people, and I totally understand. Let me know your thoughts on any of this down below. The final thing, let's end on a good note, an exciting note, and that is Epic Games' former employee, Chief Creative Officer at Epic, Donald Mustard, has officially announced his next job, and that is he's joining as the third partner of Joe and Anthony Russo's ABGO production company. These are the directors behind the Avengers, and we know they've gotten along. They've done so much work together in the Fortnite world. So this is why he left Epic. He's going to work in the big leagues, right? He's going to work on movies, basically, with some of the most well-known directors that exist right now in the entertainment industry. So I'm so happy for him. I think this is obviously the next step for him, and I think this has been a dream of his for a long time. So good on you, Donald. You deserve it. There was also one piece attached to his biography on the website, the announcement, and it was this: Fortnite has reached 650 million total players since its inception, and it's made over $20 billion in revenue. That was just a stat attached to, kind of hype up Donald Mustard going into the company, but still some interesting info about Fortnite. Let me know your thoughts on anything we talked about today. Touch that like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.